Here's what you missed on Phathead and Cande in the morning. Weekdays 6 to 10 a.m. on My Country 96.1.
My Country 96.1, Phathead, Cande Roth. Going to be a hot one again. About 85. Humidity makes it feel above 90. Not as hot as the weekend, though, Cande.
Whoa, was it hot?
And we will get to all of that. But do be on the lookout for some severe thunderstorms this afternoon. Look like they could roll through from west to east on Long Island. And, yeah, some look bad like we had last week. So if you're commuting later today, be careful with that stuff out there. It was a very hot weekend. I know we have a lot to cover. It's a Monday. Now, before we got on the air, obviously one of my big things was I want to discuss the party you went to Saturday.
I want to discuss that, too.
But you also surprised me. You said you had a topic you wanted.
Well, it has to do with the party I went to Saturday. And, yeah, I'm throwing something out to the audience, and I want to get a response.
All right. Well, let's start with the party itself. It was very hot.
Very hot.
Tell us about what went on there.
Well, she had a big tent set up with fans everywhere, and it was hot. Look, there's no way of getting around it.
This was your best friend, Ellen.
Right. Mm-hmm. She did her best. It was hot.
She did her best.
She did her best. I mean, she did everything she could. What are you going to do? It's 98 degrees out, and humidity is crazy, right? So we're all sweating. We're very hot. The food was inside, so we could go in and get that. Food was excellent. Whoever catered it, one of the best catered things I've ever been to at a party like this. It was really, really top-line food. And she had a woman helping her who was just lovely. And I'll tell you how lovely, because we brought Tilly. And I had a piece of leftover chicken. And she said, do you want me to wash that off for you so you can give it to your dog?
Wash it off. Look at that.
Right, you know, the sauce on it.
Yes.
That's how great this woman was.
Wow, very nice.
Yes, she got ice. Whatever you needed, she was right there anticipating your every need.
Now,
it was fabulous.
Let's stop there just for a second. I'm going to predict, because I'd like to know how old this woman was. I'm going to say she was in her late 40s, early 50s. I'm getting that vibe.
Maybe even a little older.
Oh, okay. Very nice.
But wonderful.
She was very caring for you, I
Very on top of everything.
All right. Because there's no way some 25-year-old kid in catering would offer that, Cande.
No.
Yes.
No. She got the dog water.
Oh, wow.
Yeah. Oh, she goes, oh, I see. Let me get you a cup of ice. She was, and it wasn't just me. I mean, she was like that to every single person there. She was fabulous.
Very nice. Now, I do like the fact that Ellen was smart enough to have the food inside her house.
Yes.
You don't want food getting spoiled out in that heat. Okay.
No. And so that was good. Everything was great. It's great to see everybody I haven't seen in a very long time. And Casey and Jackie came. I sent you a picture, me and Jackie.
Lovely.
So you could see her little belly.
Lovely. You have her hand on the belly. Your hand on the belly.
That's right. Mm-hmm. That's right. So we all had a great time. My question is, Brian and I had a tiff, and we're not done with it yet.
Oh, wait, before your fight. Maybe I wasn't listening correctly. Did Evan show up to the party?
Evan did not. I gave him a pass because it was so hot. Nobody knew how long they were staying. I mean, Jackie and Casey stayed for maybe an hour and a half, maybe 2 hours tops.
Okay.
It's very expensive to take the Uber back and forth. And he could get there. We could all be gone. So I was like, you know what? Don't worry. So he was very happy to be left off the hook. He called Aunt Ellen. Everything was fine. So no, Evan didn't come.
Got it.
We missed him, but he wasn't there.
All right.
Okay, here's the tiff and here's the question. When you're a couple, one of the couple says, I want to go home. I'm ready to go. What do?
Oh, boy. Hold on.
A question as old as time.
No, but, I think it's more of a simple answer than you think, but there's certain conditions. If you're, and I don't know who's who here because
I wanted to go home.
Okay.
We had been there almost 3 hours. It was really hot. I was sweating. We ate, we drank, we went to see everybody. We had a good time. Everything was fine. I was ready to go.
All right. Okay, let's stop there for a second. The first thing is I'm surprised that Brian wouldn't jump at the chance to leave.
Exactly.
Because
Now, I have been at other parties with
Yeah.
him. Ellen had a birthday party years back, and it was, at a restaurant, and he gave me the I want to go eye, and we got up and left.
Right.
Because that's what couples should do.
Well, look, Brian doesn't like to be at big events to begin with, so
Correct.
the fact
but
that
apparently he was having a good time.
all right, so you gotta let me answer this. Give me a second to get some thoughts out.
Yeah, I want to know, what do you and Dana do?
All right,
What do other couples do?
Slow down.
What does the artist known as Tony do
Slow
when his
down.
wife wants to leave?
Slow down. There's a couple of different things here, and we got to go a few different directions. The first is if someone isn't feeling well, whether it's the heat or something they ate, or if there's just any type of, I'm not feeling great, I want to get out of here, then you get up and go. That's non-negotiable.
Well, of course, Jackie is pregnant. She said to Casey, I think I want to go, and they got up and left.
Well,
no problem.
but that's a non-starter.
Right.
If you're with a pregnant wife.
Another example: my girlfriend Yvonne, her husband Ed. Yvonne said, "You know what? I'm so hot. I think we should go." They got up. They left.
I got to tell you, this definitely sounds like an old person's party. There's no doubt about it. You're supposed
I beg your pardon.
You're supposed to chuckle at that, Cande.
I don't think that's funny at all.
Now,
I've been fighting for 2 days. Are you next?
The reason I'm finding it hard, I want to get some thoughts out, and you keep jumping in, but this one is hard because of the people I'm dealing with, and those people are. You are at your best friend's house. I'm shocked you wanted to leave. Brian never wants to go out, and he didn't want to leave. And it's such a flip-flop. It's such a bizarre situation.
It is bizarre, and I was shocked by it. Now, normally, if you're with someone and they say they want to leave, and you want to stay, you usually say, hey, give it another half hour, we'll go.
Right. Right.
Nothing, not a word.
All right. So, final word on this. Being that it's your best friend, and you were there 3 hours. You weren't there 1 hour. You were there 3 hours. I think Brian needs to get up and go. I am happy for him that he was having a good time. That's very nice, because we don't hear about that too often, him going to a party and having a good time. So I think that's great. I think as soon as you were ready, you should have, give him the 15, 20-minute warning. Say, look, it's enough. It's hot. How about 15 minutes? We get out of here. I think he should have been fine with that. Now,
I didn't give a warning. I didn't realize I was dealing with, a child.
You have to give, like, the 10, 15... Listen, maybe we'll go in 10, 15 minutes.
With my kids. We're going to leave in half an hour. Then 20 minutes so they get ready. But those are children.
Well, look, he was having fun. Was he having a couple of drinks?
A couple of beers here and there. He met some people that lived in the same area he once lived in. They were talking, whatever. So I'm outside. I say, where is he? He must be in the house. So I go in the house. They're getting ready to cut the cake. They cut the cake, whatever, make a little speech. And, well, they're all cutting the cake and handing out slices. I was so hot I couldn't eat the cake. Okay, it was just too hot to eat. He's like raving over the cake. That's great. So I sit down next to him, and then I'm like, cake's over. And I'm like, let's go. Doesn't say a word. Nothing. He doesn't get up. He doesn't say anything. I'm like, no, we have Tilly with us. And that was a big mistake. We should have left Tilly home.
Yeah, because it's like taking care of a baby.
Exactly.
I know this,
I have Tilly. Okay.
Yeah.
So I go outside, and I'm like saying goodbye. Because there's a lot of people I want to say goodbye to.
Mm-hmm.
I figured I'll get that all out of the way, and when I come back in, he'll be ready to go.
All right. Here's what we're going to do. We're going to stop the conversation for a second. We're going to, at 7:47, we're going to get back into it for a minute because I want to add another layer to this. Something my sister Amy asked me over the weekend. There was a situation in her household that I want to add on to this when going to a party, okay?
I think it's something couples deal with, a lot.
And I still haven't given you my 2 cents as to how Dana and I
haven't finished my story either.
Oh, well, go ahead. What else do you have to say?
I go back inside, and I'm really mad now. And I say, I'm leaving. I don't know what you're doing, but I'm leaving. And he says, in the room with all these people, don't give me an attitude. I'm not going to put up with your attitude. I said, what? What?
I think. Do you want my real answer? Honestly, I think.
I want a fake answer.
I think you were mostly in the wrong here.
What?
And the main reason is that this was not a party that started at 5 o'clock at night and then it's like 8, 9 o'clock and you're like, okay, it's dark out, I want to go home. This was an afternoon party at your best friend's house on a Saturday, and Brian was actually enjoying himself talking to people he met from the old neighborhood. It's now 4 in the afternoon. You got nothing else going on. If you're hot, go sit in the house. This is your best friend. She'll let you in the house. But your man was actually, like, having a good time. Now, you weren't ill. Nothing was wrong with you. I think you could have given him a little bit of the benefit of the doubt. Little bit.
I thought he embarrassed me. I was very upset about it. Then we did leave, and I haven't spoken to him really since.
Oh, boy.
I said, you owe me an apology. He goes, I don't even know what I would apologize for.
Oh, boy. We're going to take that break now.
Yes, we are.
We're gonna see if we can calm things down. We have a special song at 7:30. It might be a love song or a breakup song. We'll see. See how things go. 7:47. We need to continue because I have to add a couple of layers into this. Okay.
I'm not liking your opinion whatsoever.
Your next Bald and the Beautiful Entertainment up at 8:12. It's going to be hot and humid again, a little better than the weekend, and some severe thunderstorms could be rolling through the area this afternoon. Let's hit the roads. My Country 96.1.
Phathead and Cande in the morning, weekdays 6 to 10 a.m. on My Country 96.1.